See this shape the river will be flowing. Yes, this way it will be flowing. It's called different branches that it will be making a shape and flowing. Got it? Got it? So which example is Ganga? Next is trellis pattern. Trellis pattern means one another due to the slopes they are making net like shape. Which type shape? Net this way, net like shape. Net like shape. This way it is making. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Then rectangular patterns. It makes right angle. Which
Yes,
angle?
ma'am. Right angle.
Right, right angle. Rectangular pattern is this way, right angle.
Right angle.
Somewhere, yes, somewhere else it will be making like this, then somewhere else it will be like this. So this shape it is made. Got it? That is rectangular
Yes.
pattern. Next is radial pattern. Radial pattern means it is flowing in all the directions. Okay? The streams will be flowing in all the directions. Means like this way. This is this way also it is flowing. This way also it is flowing. This way also it is flowing. This way, this way. So this is radial pattern. Example
Yes.
rivers of Saurashtra. So what is drainage system? Systematic pattern of rivers. So I have taught you different patterns. Yes.
Yes.
So systematic patterns of river is known as drainage system. Next we have studied water tributaries. Tributaries means one river meets another river.
Another river is
Okay?
called water tributaries.
Yes. Then river basin. The flow of the area is called river basin. And water divide. The flow of water which meets another and separates are called water divider by seeing the
Water divide.
got it beta.
Yes.
Then we have
Yes, ma'am.
studied drainage system of India. It is divided into two parts, Himalayan rivers and peninsular rivers. Okay, who will tell me difference between Himalayan rivers and peninsular rivers? Because I
Ma'am,
have taught you 4 to 5 times.
Himalayan rivers are they are flowing whole year because of the Himalayan snow. And when Himalayan snow melts, it becomes
Ma'am,
water.
background is so much.
And peninsular rivers they do not flow every whole year, or the flow will be slow.
Who is this?
कौन मैम?
Next.
मैं आपके माइक में से आवाज आ रही है मैम बहुत.
Wait. You speak after that I will. You speak. After your speaking I will be unmuting, okay?
Okay मैम. Himalayan rivers means the rivers which flow whole year, uh, because the Himalayan mountain snow, when that snow melts, it becomes water. So the Himalayan rivers flow whole year, and the peninsular rivers, they do not flow whole year, or the flow will be less, because done done ma'am.
Okay.
मैम
So
परफेक्ट बोला ना.
yes, Himalayan rivers means the water flowing is throughout the year because there is the snow. So melting of the snow will be happen and that's why it melts out and it flows throughout the year. Yes?
Yes
Peninsular
ma'am.
rivers. Peninsular rivers means its main sources dependent on the wind. Okay, if there is less rainfall, then sometimes the rivers will dry. Got it? Next,
Yes.
Himalayan rivers will be starting from the northern part of the mountain system. Okay, and
Okay
it
ma'am.
is a long way origin from the sea. But peninsular rivers are not long way because its source is rainfall, so its volume will be high. Got it?
Ma'am,
Huh?
Peninsular river starts from which side? Which direction?
It will be dividing in and coming. Okay?
Okay.
Because it is Mahanadi, Kaveri, and that all rivers, that's
Yes,
why.
ma'am.
Okay?
Okay.
Second thing, Himalayan rivers are three rivers which will be originating from the northern part, that is Sindhu and
Sindhu,
Brahmaputra.
Brahmaputra.
Yes, that two major rivers will be starting from the northern part. But Himalayan rivers are its flow is very fast because the snow is melting faster. Got it?
Yes,
Difference
ma'am.
between Himalayan and Peninsula. Next,
Ma'am, Ganga river starts from which direction?
northern part only.
Okay.
Next we will be studying is upper course, middle course and lower course. These are the three stages of a river system. Okay. So by
Okay, ma'am.
diagram, upper course is the part that from where the source of water is starting, from where the river is starting. Okay. Then
Okay,
it
ma'am.
comes by flowing and tributaries meeting to one another rivers. It will be middle course. We call it winter. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
and then after we go is lower course, that is where the river is flowing and meeting, that is lake delta. Whose mic is unmute? Lake and delta. Okay, so over here upper course, when the river is starting from the mountainous rivers, yes, it causes intense erosion is taken. Why? Because the water is too much. Okay, huge volume of sand and
Yes, ma'am.
sediments we can see. That's why. And then it starts flowing, decreasing. Its flow will be decreasing because it is going downward side. So its flow decreasing and lower courses. Then we can say
Yes,
Mindus.
ma'am.
Mindus means the middle parts. Okay, this due to the Mindus there will be the impact of floods. Why floods? Because high volume, increasing high volume of water. Okay, increasing high
Yes, ma'am.
volume of water, it will be flood. Yes. Then it will be divided into many tributaries that I have shown you on map when I was explaining you. Yes. And then it will be divided into a fertile plain in a triangle shape. Which shape it will be forming? Triangle shape. And it is called delta. Got it? This was
Yes,
of
ma'am.
mountainous river. Now we move ahead,
Ma'am,
that is peninsular river. Yes.
ma'am, upper course means starting of the river. Middle course means middle part, and
Middle.
lower course means ending of the river.
Yes, where delta and lakes are there.
Okay, ma'am.
Next is peninsular rivers. It is seasonal. I have told you in advance only. It
Yes,
means because it sources only rainwater. So sometimes it's totally stop flowing. Why? Because there will be no rain. Now we take it example of our Bhavnagar only. Okay. Now Bhavnagar city, we, before 3 weeks we were having too much of rain. After that
yes, ma'am.
there is too much of heat also. Yes. And too
Yes,
also water sorry rain is not coming. Yes.
yes, ma'am.
And due to the physiography, slope of mountains, the rivers, which is coming from mountainous rivers, meeting the tributaries, moves to the peninsular rivers and meeting other rivers. Okay, so these are the
Yes, ma'am.
stages of rivers. Got it?
Yes,
Then we have studied. Then we have studied different patterns in advance. Now we move to the Himalayan rivers, which are the three Himalayan rivers: Sindhu River, Ganga River, and Brahmaputra River. Sindhu, Ganga, and Brahmaputra mostly they are originating from Himalayas, and everywhere, anywhere they are meeting each other. Yes, they are forming tributaries. Got it?
yes, ma'am.
And the large river. These are the three large rivers because they are coming from mountain and they are flowing throughout the year. So they flow throughout the year and they form a shape which is called a system. Got it? Now who will be explaining me Sindhu river system? Who will be explaining me Sindhu river system? Can anyone? Anyone 9C? Okay, no one. River Sindhu will be starting from near Mansarovar in Tibet, and then it flows to the north. From where it starts, Mansarovar in Tibet, and then from north it starts and moves towards the westward side. Where it moves? Westward side. Then where it enters in Ladakh district of Jammu and Kashmir. Okay. Then these are the rivers where they meet. Then which are the tributaries of Sindhu River? That is Satluj, Bees, Ravi and Jhelum. I have shown you five rivers. See, I will be showing you. It's over here. You can see
Yes.
these are the tributaries. Five main tributaries. So from where Sindhu River starts, it starts from the Mansarovar in Tibet, and then it moves to the Jammu and Kashmir of Ladakh, and then it meets its five tributaries, that is Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Bees, Satluj. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then it enters into Pakistan, which is known as Mithankot. What it is called? Mithankot. After that, it moves to the southwards and meets the Arabian Sea, and at that time its flow will be slower in the plain. One third of its basin in the mountainous river is Jammu and Kashmir. Got it? Sindhu Sindhu is 2,900 kilometers long, okay, and they have passed a treaty that 20% of the water will be, who will be using 20% of the water? That is Pakistan, okay. Clear Sindhu river system, beta. Sindhu river system clear, boys.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is anyone explaining me Sindhu river system now? Sindhu river system.
Can I explain?
Okay, I will be muting my mic. You will be starting. Okay. When you end, tell me, ma'am, I have ended. Okay, beta.
Okay, ma'am.
After muting, you can start. Okay. Start.
Sindhu River system. Sindhu emerges from near Mansarovar in Tibet. It flows to north and turns westward.
Beta, why you stop? Beta.
Ma'am, by mistake I have not unmute my mic.
Okay. Now you will starting. No.
Okay, ma'am.
Start.
River Sindhu emerges from Mansarovar in Tibet. It flows to north and then turns westwards. It enters Ladakh district in Jammu Kashmir. River Zaska, Nubura, Shayok, and Hunza meet her. Satluj, Bees, Ravi, and Jhelum are his main tributaries. These five rivers meet River Sindhu near Mithankot in Pakistan. The flow of these all rivers ultimately flows southwards and meets Arabian Sea. These rivers flow at a slow speed in the plain. About one third of its basin falls in mountainous region in Jammu Kashmir. Ma'am ended. River
Okay, it is 2,900 kilometer long. Okay, and 20% of the water is used by Pakistan. Got it?
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Next is Ganga River system. Ganga River. Arsh, you explain me Sindhu River system. Okay, start. Sindhu
Sindhu
River system.
river system emerged from emerged
Not
from near
from directly speaking the lines. Explain me how I have explained you.
Sindhu river system and Sindhu river starts from Mansarovar in Tibet. It flowed to north and turned to the west side. Then it goes to Ladakh district in
Ladakh.
Jammu Kashmir. Ladakh district in Jammu Kashmir. It has
Next.
it has it has formed it has formed many. Ma'am, what is this?
Jaskar, Nubra, Shayok and Hunza.
Jaskar, Nubra, Sayak, and Hunsha meet here. And
But my screen gone and you stop speaking. Now next is Ganga river system. It will be starting from Bhagirathi and Alaknanda and it will be emerging to Gangotri. Yes, and then it will be meeting to Devprayag that is in Uttarakhand. Then it starts moving to the mountainous rivers, the mountain side that is Himalayan, and then it meets Ghagra, Gandak, and Kosi. These are the names. After that, it is known as Yamuna. Then it merges with near Allahabad, and the rivers which are it meets that is Ghagra, Gandak, and Kosi that lies in Nepal. After that, due to the as it is flowing throughout the year, so sometimes flood will be also occur. Due to that, there will be heavy loss. Yes, then it will be meeting Chambal Betwa and meets Yamuna. Then Sun River also meets. Then when it flows to the Bangladesh, it is called Padma. When it flows to the Bangladesh, then it is called Bhagirathi, and combined flow is called Meghna. Got it? And this way, this delta is known as Sundarban. That's why it is known as Sundarban River. Okay, why it is known as Sundarban? Because when it is flowing in West Bengal, there are too much of mangrove trees, forests, and its length is 2,500 kilometers. Got it?
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Who will be explaining?
Ma'am, I explain.
Okay, wait, I will mute my mic. Start.
Ganga river system. Rivers Bhagirathi and Alaknanda emerge from Gangotri area in Himalayas near Devprayag in Uttarakhand. Ganga leaves the mountains and enters plain near Haridwar. Many Himalayan rivers meet Ganga. The Ghangra, Gandak and Kosi are major rivers. Yamuna emerged from Yamunotri in Himalayas, flowing to right side of Ganga. It merged with Ganga near Allahabad. The source of Ghagra, Gandak and Kosi rivers lies in Nepal. The northern place flood disaster every year. There is heavy loss of lives and property in some areas. Yet, India has been able to attend in agriculture through fertile plains by these rivers. The few rivers like Chambal and Betwa originate in peninsular plateau and meet Yamuna. Sun River meets Ganga. These rivers originate in semi-arid area. Their flow length is shorter and have limited volume of water. The combined flow of the rivers from north and south into two branches. One branch enters in Bangladesh known as Padma, other branch is known as Bhagirathi Hooghly in West Bengal. These two branches meet the Bay of Bengal. The flow of the flow of Ganga is known as Padma and Bangladesh merge there with Brahmaputra river and their combined flow is called Meghna. The Ganga Brahmaputra delta is the most fertile delta and known as Sundarban. Ma'am ended. The region of the delta region of Ganga is called Sundarban because the trees known as Sundari grow in large number there. Sundarban Delta is most famous as mangrove forest. Total length of Ganga is 2500 kilometers. Ambala city works as water divide between Ganga and Sindhu river. Ambala to Sundarban is about 1800 kilometers, but slope is very gentle. Ambala is an altitude of 300 meters from sea level, while Sundarban is at sea level. Consider the slope happens to be less than 1 meter for every 6 kilometers, so there are many meanders in this river. Ma'am ended.
Brahmaputra river system. It is also starting from Mansarovar in
Answer
Tibet.
in Tibet.
Yeah, as it is also starting from Mansarovar in Tibet. Its main source is Sindhu and Satluj. Sindhu and Satluj. Then it flows in the east parallel to Himalayan rivers. Then it forms U shape, that is Arunachal Pradesh near Namcha Barwa. Then it goes to Lohit and Kanula tributaries. That's why it is known as Brahmaputra in Assam. As due to there is less sedimentation because it flows less. Okay, and this Brahmaputra flows in a braided form. Next, it flows in Assam and Bangladesh, and as there is heavy rains in Assam during monsoon, there is a huge deposition. After that, its bed means that soil level also increases. Clear? And it's is about 2,900 kilometer, and in Tibet it is known as Sangpo. What it is known as Sangpo? Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Who will be speaking?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I
Yes.
say
Yes, Mohammed Abbas. Continue fast.
Brahmaputra river system? River Brahmaputra originates near Mansarovar in Tibet. Its its source is near Sindhu and Satluj. Most of the flow is outside of India. The river flows in the east parallel to Himalayan mountain system. It takes U-shaped turn and enters
Mohammed Abbas.
Arunachal Pradesh. He is known
Mohammed
as
Abbas.
Dihang. This river is collectively known as Brahmaputra in Assam.
And its kilometer is 2,900. Brahmaputra is known as Sangpo Intimate and Jamuna in
Yes, ma'am.
Bangladesh.
Yes.
Majuli Island in Brahmaputra, the largest riverine island in the world. Then there is a less sedimentation because in Tibet there is not too much of rainfall. Yes, but when there is heavy rainfall, that's why it is huge deposition and level of sand also increases. So its bed higher will be increases. So over here we complete our vision of Himalayan rivers. Okay, beta. Now
Yeah.
our test will be on Thursday or Friday. It will be postponed. Got it?
Yes, ma'am, got it.
And complete your fair book by Thursday. I will be checking it.
Okay,
Got?
ma'am.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Bye bye. Have a nice day. Take care.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Gujarati.
Hindi,
Gujarati.
Maths.
science,
English,
What you are doing, boys? You think that I have forgotten?